Oh, God, when for 30 long years, Samuel and Ruth loved each other deeply, but their home echoed with a silence that no laughter of children ever filled. Every morning, Ruth would wake before dawn. She would sit at the edge of the bed, one hand on her stomach, the other gripping her Bible, whispering prayers through tears. She prayed when hope felt strong, and even more when hope felt dead. Samuel never blamed her, never, but Ruth blamed herself every single day. They watched friends marry after them and give birth before the first anniversary. They attended naming ceremonies with smiles that hid broken hearts. Ruth learned how to clap quietly so no one would hear her crying inside. There were nights Samuel would find her in the bathroom, crying into a towel so he wouldn't hear. There were days Ruth avoided mirrors because she felt empty. Doctors shook their heads. Relatives whispered. Some people said maybe it's not God's will. But Samuel would hold Ruth's face, wipe her tears, and say, even if we never have a child, you are still my miracle. Still, every year on their anniversary, Ruth bought tiny baby clothes and hid them at the bottom of her box, faith wrapped in fabric. 30 years passed. Hair turned gray. Dreams felt tired. One night, after a particularly painful church service where babies were dedicated, Ruth broke. She knelt on the floor and cried until she had no strength left. God, if you will not give me a child, please take this desire away. I am tired of hoping. That night, something changed. Months later, Ruth felt weak. She thought it was age, but the doctor stared at the results and began to cry. Madam, you are pregnant. Ruth laughed. Then she screamed. Then she fainted. But God was not finished. An ultrasound was done. The room went quiet. The nurse blinked. The doctor wiped his eyes. 1, 2, 3. Triplets. 3 heartbeats. 30 years of tears answered at once. Samuel fell to his knees and wept like a child. When the babies were born, the nurses called it a miracle. Ruth held them, shaking, whispering, I waited for you. I waited for you. I waited for you. The same people who mocked came to rejoice. The same house that knew silence now overflowed with cries of life. And Ruth finally understood God was never late. He was writing a story that would break hearts and then heal them forever.